9, 8.
You're watching
7,
Experience Comic Culture
6,
and Sales.
5,
Streaming live daily
4,
to Facebook, YouTube,
3,
Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I guess we got here a little bit before Nick got a chance to come back. So how's everyone doing tonight? We got some cool pieces for everyone.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
There we go.
Yeah. So hope everybody's doing well. Let's see who's not changing anything. You know, I usually say this at the end, but I'll say it at the beginning this time and at the end. Always hug your loved ones because you never know. A very close friend of mine who's younger than me was rushed to the hospital earlier this week. I found out about it yesterday because I was having dinner with a friend last night who was coming down from New York. And she texted me saying, I guess we're going to have a somber dinner. I thought she was talking about Bernie Moreau. I don't know how many people know, but Bernie committed suicide on Wednesday, or at least that's what's reported. And I knew Bernie a little bit because of his having worked with Matt Wagner, and I've known Matt Wagner since I was 13. But she said it was actually somebody else, and doesn't matter how young you are, shit can hit you hard. So all I'll say is everybody just pray for Nick's friend. And that's all I can ask. I don't want to say who it is. The family doesn't want it said, but just pray for my friend. Pray that he comes out of it. That's all I can ask you, you know? So when I tell you guys hug your loved ones, you never know. It really is that. So, and let's keep Bernie Moreau's family in our thoughts as well. Such a talented artist, and to have to end his life like that. So, that's all I can say. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. I don't want this to be a downer, so we're gonna do the show. Thanks, CJ. Thank you, Tariq, Ruben. Thanks for understanding. Mr. Red Jack, you guys are all fantastic. So, yeah, and this was supposed to be the week where, like, I picked it back up. This was supposed to be the week where I picked it back up, where, too late for that. I don't know which one that is, Michael. But, yeah, this is supposed to be the week. I was going to be, like, all smiles and lots of sales and everything. I mean, look, we'll have our show. I'm not going to not have it. But that's why the title tonight is Let's All Be Grateful, because we should be. Oh, too late not to. Thanks, Michael. Actually, I needed that. So you're right, Murdoch. You're right. Life does come at you hard, and we should enjoy it while we can. Tell you what, before we get into the sales show, I don't know. How's everybody doing? How are you guys doing? How's everyone here doing? How was your holiday weekend if you had the Labor Day weekend last week? How are you doing? How's life treating you? You can pick it up next week. Life is real, art is secondary. Thank you, CJ. Yeah, you plan and life takes you in the nut. Yeah, Steve. Unfortunately, not looking good. So, but the thing that we can do is pray and be there for the family. So, 2024 has it in for all of us. Hope not all of us, TJ. You know, I think there's been enough going around. I hope everything's good for you guys. So, you know. Yeah. And it hits everybody in different ways. We are all here in good times and bad. DJ, that is awesome to hear. A new beautiful grandson. That is awesome. Now there is something to be grateful for. When did you become a granddad? When did your grandson come, CJ? You know what, CJ? You got a new beautiful grandson. Life has its cruelties, but it also has its blessings. So I'm glad you brought up something really good, you know? I'm sorry, Mr. Red Jack. Anything you need, you can just give me a shout. Last Thursday. All right. That is so awesome, man. So awesome. Yeah, so, you know, that is good news, you know, bringing in life, seeing your family grow. That is always awesome. Thank you, Ruben. So, yeah. So, here's something I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for you guys. I'm grateful that you guys are here. I'm grateful that I get to talk to you almost every week. I'm grateful that our hobby is so great. I'm grateful for doing everything that I love. Did you pull for the name Nick? Derek, I hope not. There's got to be a better name than Nick. Oh, man. Yeah, so it started off right and haven't read DC Comics. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, he named him after his dad. Okay. Commander Beef, I think you might be right. I think you might be right. By the way, I don't know how many of you guys are friends with Alberto Gonzalez, but check out his new Facebook post. He put up dinner that he had with his fiance, and man, he went to either a 2-star or a 3-star Michelin restaurant, and or twice winning Michelin or 3 times winning Michelin restaurant. It's funny. I went to dinner last night. I got a picture. You know, I'll post it later. I didn't even have it in me to post them last night. I had dinner with a friend, and she came down from New York. We grabbed dinner, and I took all my pictures like I always do, because I would have, especially considering I haven't seen her in years, and when I see her at conventions, it's really brief, you know. Yeah, you learn from the best, Big Narucci. Our daughter's middle name was Mom. Oh, nice, William Austin. Cool. So I took pictures. Me and Heidi took pictures of the food. Just last night, didn't have it in me to post it. So I will find time to post it tonight. You know, I didn't want to not take a picture with Heidi. I think the last time I took a picture with her was with a bunch of people at C2E2 like 15 years ago. So it was nice to take that picture. Anyway. Oh, Dwayne's a pain. Dwayne is gifting 5. Wow. How does that work, Jay?
Basically, if you're in the chat and you're not a member, it randomly selects people to give that membership to. And I want to say, this is like 50, maybe even 60 in total that he's done of this. I'm pretty sure he's gifted a ton of people those memberships. So Dwayne's a pain. Thank you very much, man. That's really appreciated.
That's unbelievably generous. Thank you, Dwayne. Let's all be grateful, you know? Thank you, Kenneth, for being a part of the family as well. So, yeah, so, all right, so I'll show you guys some art that I got. Ironic, one of the best wrestlers, Lebec Finn. Yeah, that was a big one. Hey, James, how are you? How are you, sir? So I picked up some art over the last couple of weeks and haven't been showing much of it. Yeah, I'll show it tonight. I picked up these 2 Jim Starlin Hardcore Station pages. I think this is like what, from the mid 90s, late 90s. So beautiful. Just reminds me of like his 80s Dread Star. I mean, look at how gorgeous that is. Any Gambit pieces for sale? Not this week. We had one last week. I can pull that for you again. Otaku Samurai. I can go pull the one I had last week. But let me show this real quick. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is. Tell me this doesn't feel like 90s Dread Star. I mean, 80s Dread Star art. I mean, Jesus. You know, God, and like, kind of like Warlock. I mean, just so much. And then look at this one. I mean, I don't think I'm going to spend years trying to find the missing page. I've got page 8 and 10. I don't think I'm going to go crazy trying to find page 9. But it's pretty cool having these 2 pages from the issue. So I picked those up recently. Also picked these up from Will Gabriel. Always wanted a Raphael Sandoval page. Check out this Flash Splash. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Tariq, Mr. Easy Go Lucky. Don't know what the home is for, Marcus. Oh, Marcus, do not tell me you've got the missing page. Rich Donnelly, thank you. Appreciate your being second like 36. So check this out. Raphael Sandoval. I've always wanted a page from him, and this was a great page. I picked up this Eddie Barros page. I'm not sure if this one's a keeper, though. It's really cool. It's the Joker from Death of the Family, dragging up Nightwing. So 50-50 whether or not this is a keeper. But this one is really cool. Do I have a Gambit here? Yeah, I think it's from last week. I'll go get it, man. I'll go get it. And I picked up this All-Star Squadron cover, which is kind of cool. I mean, all right, I'll pull a Alex Stomsky here. I would say this one is definitely a lot of D-listers. I don't know. Starman, Firebrand, Johnny Quick, Tarantula, are they D-listers? Adam, Garth Wang, how are you, man? Eddie B. And then you've got the overlay that goes with it. The daily funnies, and I've yet to figure out how this one works. It doesn't, but it's kind of cool. I like it. I like it a lot. So it was neat. Don't let Comic Art Boston see that. All-star cover artist. Yes, this is Arvell Jones. Another reason why I picked it up. Arvell Jones is another artist that really never gets the love he deserves, you know? Just a fantastic artist, and I mean, that's out of this world. They are. You know, I'm having my little bit of fun thing. We got some D-listers. I did bring a best offer piece of art too. I thought we would have a little bit of fun. I promised eventually we would do a best offer. So I brought this Bettie Page cover by Anthony Marquez. Bettie Page Unbound number 10. This is from 2020. I don't have the published cover here. Thanks, DJ. Yeah, I like it a lot. Let's see. Cool, everybody's doing stuff, which is awesome. So we're gonna do this as best offer. Started at 11 cents. Let's get the 11-cent best offer out of the way. We're overdue to give this to you guys. So this is Jay, see if you can find the cover to Bettie Page Unbound number 10 from 2020 by Anthony Marquez, so we could show people both. But let's see who wants to start the 11-cent bid. This is Bettie Page. Let's see. We got Garth Wang at $20. Marcus, you got outbid. Jewish Dragons, thank you for the $11 bid. Mr. Easy Go Lucky at $25. Nice. Goo, how are you? CJ 1111. Corey Rust at $100. Thank you, Corey. TJ at $50. Unfortunately, we're up to $100. $125 from James Siegel. I thought it was Red Sonja in the 21st century, right? I don't think I get to say that, though. And Corey comes in at $200. Nice, Corey. So Bettie Page, excuse me, come down number 10. Published cover art by Anthony Marquez, and for those of you, Corey outbid himself. Did he really? I missed that part. For those of you who aren't aware, Anthony Marquez was actually an editor at Dynamite many years ago, and then he went and bought the Kubert School, and he now runs the Kubert School and owns Dewey's Comics. TJ comes in at 210. Let's see. Corey Russ back at 2.25. All right. Well, thank you, TJ. Thank you, Corey. James was just kidding about though I'm always broke. Let's see. Rick Betty, I'm glad you like the Jewish Dragons. It means he skips a day on buying a piece of art. Oh man, thank you guys. I needed you guys to cheer me up. Garth Wang, hey Kenneth. All right, what else we got? Come on. Jay, are you able to find this or not?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the comments in, get this.
There you go. So that's the published cover. So blue pencil, not blue line. This is blue pencil by Anthony Marquez. So TJ's at 230. Nice. Yeah, Bettie Page, we've been really lucky. David Avallone's been doing a great job when he writes Bettie Page. I mean, we're fortunate. A lot of the writers have been great, which is why we're able to keep publishing them. She's Unbound. Nice pearls. Yeah, really. You know, she just tell her not to walk into a dark alley after watching Zorro. That's the best way to lose the pearls. Are the inks digital? They're digital. My understanding is that Anthony inked it digitally, and I don't know if he colored it himself or not. I don't think he did, but Betty was unbelievably beautiful. Yes, Corey, I agree. Excuse me. Had a rough time sleeping last night. Corey coming in at 250. Yeah, Avalone's Elvira is fantastic. It's really out of this world. 250. Let's give this a 45-second countdown. So there we go. If I had Hulk with pearls, I'd get to this match.
Need me to stick around?
Yeah, you can call it a night. Have a good weekend, Amy. If I had Hulk with pearls, I'd get this match. I'm missing something. This was published in 2020, Ruben. Back in 2020. You have steaks to eat tonight. No, not tonight. Not tonight. Tonight, I'm probably gonna have. I don't know. We'll see what I have. Oh, you got a nice Green Hornet. That's awesome. Amy, everybody saying good night, and she's saying good night back to you guys. Now Anthony's a great cover artist, and he did the Green Hornet miniseries too. Let's call this 25 seconds because I'm losing time and I don't want to stretch it out. So I think we're down to 20 seconds. Nick will eat Chick-fil-A. That's a good idea, Corey. I can go for Chick-fil-A. Tonight's veggies only. I ate at a restaurant last night. I'll show you guys pictures. I'll show you guys the pictures. All right, when I get to 8 seconds, it'll be too, if you haven't put in a offer, it'll be too late. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Corey. Very, very happy for you. There's always pictures. Yes, there are always pictures. Corey Rust. $250. Oh, all right, so let me show you the pictures from last night. As I said, I was with my friend. You know what? I'll show. No, we'll show the pictures at the end of the night. We'll do it at the end of the show, not the end of the night. Jay will make sure I remember. Oh, by the way, guys, did you see the pictures from Alberto? If you're friends with Alberto Gonzalez, check it out on Facebook. He, I think I said this already. Jesus. Next up for no. The Arvell Jones is not up for bid. Oh my God, Marcus, you're a bad influence. I got to be careful. You might talk me into it. We do have over 50 people watching on YouTube alone, and we only have 39 likes. And since Ruben hit like 4 times and I hit like 2 or 3 times, we should be at 55 likes or more. Oh, excuse me. I saw the program schedule for Baltimore today. I haven't seen it yet. What's the highlight, my friend? Tell me what the highlight is. By the more friends you have, lots of luck. Oh man. All right. I can go get the Gambit page in a little bit, but for right now, Cull, the Shadow Kingdom. This is Will Conrad. This is gorgeous. It's pure pencils. This is issue 1, page 4. What do we got this at, Jay? $200. This is from 2008. Not that long ago, but I mean, believe it or not, that's 16 years ago. Wow. You know, number one Marvel fan, the way you say that, the more you buy, the more friends you have, kind of makes me think of. Oh, you missed the best offer, Alberto. And you missed us talking about the 3-time Michelin restaurant you went to. Did I get it right? 3-time Michelin winning restaurant. By the way, I'll tell you guys how that became a thing in a minute. A free chat page, Alberto. No, Alberto, you missed this Bettie Page best offer. A cover by Anthony Marquez. So it's the most famous foodie from Spain. So do you guys know how the Michelin star happened? Who knows the history of the Michelin star? James likes to attack people when they're in the bathroom. I don't think I want to know about that, Marcus. Who knows how the Michelin star happened? We'll see if anybody, or I guess people can Google it. So Michelin wanted people to use their tires more. And well, you're close. You're close. You're close. Michelin bit. I did not invent Michelin, man. Michelin has a star. I trust our companies to choose the best food around. I think I've heard the story. It is something to do with Michelin tires. So I think invented Michelin. They wanted people to drive more to wear out their tires. They used to make tires really well back then. So they started picking restaurants that were far away from cities to say, this is a Michelin star restaurant. This is a Michelin star restaurant. So people would drive out to the restaurants and wear out their tires a little bit more. Yeah, it was part of the Michelin guide. Yeah, I did not invent Michelin. Trust your car to the man with the star. So, and it just stuck around. But yeah, they just wanted people to get in their car and drive. So they would pick restaurants that were outside of cities. I didn't know they eventually started charging for it. David Michelin, he was writing Spider-Man one day in Hungary. Oh, Marcus. All right, so Cull, the Shadow Kingdom. Will Conrad, who really wear out your tires by growing one's own spare tire. That works. It was damn near the first American travel guidebook. There we go. So this is just a really great page. I'll just read the write-up that I got. And by the way, Joe Kubert had done the cover to this. More comfortable with a sword than a scepter, Cull has recently crowned himself king and seeks to unite the once proud and powerful land of Alucia. Only Count Darea stands between Cull and a reunified kingdom, and the obstinate Count waits patiently in his iron fortress, the land's oldest and most formidable castle. Horrors look in the shadows of Cull's newly won throne, and slithering foes stalk his every move. So, well, good travel guidebook. Michelin apparently rhymes with pickle my knee. It actually started in Europe. These guides get back in the day were awesome. Did it really start in Europe? So basically everything I said was BS. Does Nick have the original Taylor and Travis relationship? Oh my God. So what's up with that? Is this like, wait. What's up with that? I saw something about it, that there's a contract. Is that real? Come on, guys. Corey, you'll have to tell me. Something said how the most pompous people care about a star. Oh, man. So anyway. Well, I think that the Michelin star has more credibility today than it did in the 1900s. 2008, which is 16 years old, and I thought, oh my knee. In the U.S., the Duncan Hines was the restaurant guide. So I have a 1954. Wow, Duncan Hines. A great undramatic reading. We got to call it the undramatic reading. Those are my readings. Let's show this apparel 2-page spread. Green Arrow, 87 pages, 18 and 19. The other undramatic reading. Ready? Maybe Travis won the limit how many songs can rhyme Chief with 3. Marcus, you are a crack up. I love you. I needed you guys tonight, so thank you for being here. You think Justice is a county judge? You've got incriminating pictures of us. sorry, not us. You think it's a sheriff who's afraid of you. You think justice is something that can be bought, blackmailed, killed. You're wrong, Lamaru. Justice is an arrow. They will postpone the breakup now, Nick, not on September 26th. Are you guys serious? I mean, I don't get it. There will also be a dramatic reading panel, whole sub-industry where consultants are paid to help restaurants to get on. I believe that, Mark. I really believe that. Taylor will need new material for her album. Oh, my God. Guys, I'm going to go back to, this is Aparo. This is 1994. This is 30 years old. Double page spread. A tinge over $15 a year. I think when Spencer sold this for Jim, it was probably $200. So it's a very cool Ollie page. Feels like a little bit of an homage to his origin, and I promise you, no butterflies were hurt making this comic. It's a prenup for a breaker. Oh my God! Oh my God! The French guide was handed out for free, included maps plus instructions on how to repair and change tires. Wow! All right. She'll become a coach for the Chiefs. It is a well done page. Oh. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go to the other apparel. Brave and the Bold 133. Let's see. To encourage drivers to use their cars and spoil more, the guide also included a list of restaurants, hotels, mechanics, and gas stations. Wow. There you go. See? It's not too dissimilar than here in the U.S. Are free to fly away until they get hit by an arrow, right? Brave and the Bold 133. We'll do another dramatic reading probably. 1977. God, that's 47 years old. There was no time for me to have knocked him off. And then we got Batman in the voice. Laszlo's making a good defense. Time for a witness for the prosecution. Banyan's portrait said you killed him. Nonsense. Portraits don't talk. You boneheads imagined it. Like I imagined Banyan's voice from Marius. As top boss, haven't I made you all rich? Would you take the imaginary word of a dead man against me, Laszlo? Nice plea, pal. But maybe they will take the word of a dead man. And as the amazing phantom possesses Gaspman's body, hold it. I saw you drown, Banyan. I was there that night. Gaspman Spelling. He was one of Banyan's best boys in the old days. Listen. You're lying. My alibi is a phony. You ran Banyan's body up the coast and then ran back as a cover. Nobody knew that Jolly Marie was that fast, but Banyan, you, and me. We give her song material about making out while bagging him. Oh my God! Oh, the French guy probably also reviewed root beer float joints. Hydra, I agree. It is a great dead man. I'm gonna just, for the heck of it, I wish I could afford a Paro. You have an Aparo. My understanding, Marcus, is that you have an Aparo that is priceless because there's only 6 of them in the world. So you have one of the 6, by many people's opinion, you have one of the 6 most desirable Aparo Batman covers of all time. Only 6 people. Every piece of art is a 1 of 1, but you have one of 6 that is rare. It's kind of like having an Aparo cover with the Joker on it. He did like 8 of those. When you think of all the covers Aparo did, think of how few of them actually had well-known Batman villains. You could have been claimed in a second. This would have. So why do you think it's not being claimed? I can't afford Dead Man. Buster Brand needs to make a comeback. So why do you think it's not being claimed, Ruben? I didn't say Batman. Okay. All right. You can't afford Dead Man. I got it. It can still be yours, Ruben. So it's the undramatic reading. It kills every sale. That's all I gotta say. chicken and waffles, the grossest thing I've ever eaten. I had it once where it was good. I'm still a big Waffle House fan. Just give me waffles and hash browns and a little bit of eggs with DC Heart. That doesn't help. And it sounds like you're saying gym apparel. Oh, English is my second language. You just haven't had good chicken and waffle. I had it once. I was surprised. I liked it. I tried it because everybody kept talking about it at this one restaurant, and I tried it. I was like, oh, wow. It's actually pretty good. And the apparel Marvel, geez. Oh, let me think. No. I think he did like a pinup once that got published in Marvel. Might have even been Captain America. I can't remember. Him and Kurt Swan each only ever did like one Marvel thing that maybe was published in like a Marvel universe or something. So, by the way, I dropped this to 750, Jay. It's for sweet and savory lovers. Guys, since I couldn't sleep well last night and I'm a little tired, I'm just going to go get a Coke. Oh, cool. Mark claims the Green Arrow. Congratulations, Mark. That's a good pickup, my friend. That's a very good pickup. Claim Mark Bond. All right. That's a very good pickup, man. I'm going to go get a Coke. Jay, talk a little bit while I get a Coke, okay?
Okay.
Oh, wow. 63 people watching. Thank you guys for all being here. I really appreciate it. I promise next week I will be more lively. Go ahead, Jay. Sorry.
They come here for you. The art's just a bonus. I've told you that before. So, man, some of the stuff y'all are talking about, chicken and waffles and just chicken and baked, man. Getting hungry. So I guess I got a question. Who's a character that you're a big fan of, but you don't think gets a whole lot of love? Because like they just he just showed Dead Man. Dead Man's one for me that I don't think gets enough love. And Marcus, I'm gonna tell you again, we can talk about Karma, boss. We can. We just can't put a link. The link had a specific word in there that tagged us. So we can talk about Karma. Cyborg Superman, yeah, that is a good one. That's a good one. The Max, Pitt, Union. The Creeper. Yes, 100%. 100% the Creeper.
What was the question? Because I see Karma being an answer.
Well, you held up that Dead Man page, and I was asking, who's a character that you out there in the chat really, really like, but you don't think they get a whole lot of love?
Okay.
Ambush Bug, that's a good one too. Rudolph. I think Rex is taking Rudolph somewhere.
I'm pretty sure he took Rudolph somewhere too. Rex doesn't realize though, if he took Rudolph, I'm bringing more. Any Ambush Bug fans here, Mark? I'm an Ambush Bug fan. Speedball ended up getting killed. There's always so many of them, but Justice is an Arrow is a cool line. Let's see. I need the SketchUp link for my bid last night. Ilya, how are you? Nikki the Roach. Oh my god.
Give me just a second, Ilya. I'll grab that for you. Hold on just a second.
Oh, Corey, you don't know what Ambush Bug is? Put in Keith Giffen Ambush Bug. Ambush Bug was Deadpool before Deadpool. I mean, that's not powers, but in breaking the fourth wall and being silly. I mean, it was the original Deadpool. I guess to a degree, you got to keep in mind, Joe. When Joe Kelly did Deadpool. I mean, a lot of what you see in Deadpool today came more from Joe Casey. I mean Kelly. Sorry, they worked together. So just getting the pictures ready to show you guys. Technically She-Hulk before She-Hulk 2. Yeah. Cyborg Superman Brainiac, that would be awesome. Nice, TJ. Yeah, She-Hulk before Deadpool, absolutely. So Cyclops gets no love. Cyclops gets lots of love. It's just from fewer collectors than most. I need to see him as the antagonist of a Superman movie. That'd be pretty cool, having Cyborg Superman. I mean, wasn't he in the Supergirl TV series, right?
In name
only, right? Yeah.
Because they named Martian Manhunter Hank Henshaw.
Right. The metal men and people who collect metal men get no respect. I know. And then when you want to buy a piece of original art with the metal men, it costs you a lot of money, especially by a Paro. Oh, man. All right. So let's see. 64 people watching on YouTube alone and 50 likes on YouTube alone. Come on, guys. Get a few more likes. Greek mythology equals Cyclops. All right. So, let's see. Let's talk about AVX, Lino Francis Yu. Look at how beautiful this is. I mean, check out. I mean, it's like, to a degree, any Manix metal. Soon, they haven't showed up yet. Aparo was one of the great ones, Leonard. He was. I want to wait till they're in, Alberto, then I'll show them. But you and Marcus and someone else have yours set aside. So it's kind of, if you look at the fingers and you look at some of this Lino Francis Yu, it's got a little bit of a Quesada feel to it. Really love this. Access denied. Alberto, I already pre-ordered. What's the tracking number? All right, Ruben, what was what? There's so many things flying. It better not be. The missing pallet was found. Skinny Spidey. Yeah, I mean, look, dude, I'm looking at this. I love it. It's beautiful. Lino Francis Yu is a fantastic artist. What year is this from? 2014. 10 years old already. Wow. So, gorgeous. Skinny Spidey. I wouldn't hate it if they brought back the Newsboy Legion in a serious way or any other. That'd be pretty cool, Jewish Dragons. Alberto, did you win that AA Red Sonja cover on Comic Link? Oh, yeah. Alberto, did you get the Arthur Adams Red Sonja? I ended up missing Comic Link last night. No, I was distracted during the auction. You're having a good dinner. This is a really nice Spidey, Corey. It's a good chance to get this. I can't even do an undramatic reading. And look at this. He's saying number one with it being his what's this, your trigger finger? Access denied. I like this page a lot. I was out at my fancy dinner. I ever tell you guys why I started going out to dinners? Do you guys even care? My painted cat cover. They brought back Newsboy Legion once in the 90s. Didn't they also do it in the DC Weekly newspaper? When they were doing the weekly, like the 10 issues? I forget what it's called. Index finger. Trigger finger, index finger. Yeah. I don't think he's singing their own comic, Ruben. I think in the 90s, like they came back in Superman with the Guardian, if I remember. I'll message you in Calf. It's expensive for me. There you go. So you all help each other. Let's see. Oh, what a crazy night. let's see. Tell us, Nick, why you started the dinners. Because you owe it to yourself, CJ. You're close. Guest appearances don't count. That doesn't risk them losing a ton of money. I'm talking about in their own comic. No, that has not happened. I thought, though, in the weekly newspaper, you know, like they had like the All Reds doing. It was all different people doing stories. That there was a story. I think like Paul Pope was doing Commandy or something. Wednesday Comics. Thank you. Do I read comics while I eat? Nah, not usually. So every year for the last 25 years or longer, every April, I promise myself, starting around my birthday, May 14th, that I'll start doing stuff. And I promise that I'm not going to work till 3 a.m. every night, that I'm going to do something and enjoy a little piece of life. I want to take photos to prove I'm eating. And every year, next thing I know, it's fall. Do I have a favorite chair when reading comics? No, I do not actually. And you know, the next year will happen, and it'll be April, and I'll say, you know what, next month is my birthday, and I'm going to take some time off this summer. I'm going to do something at night. I'm not going to sit here until the sun goes down and leave at 3 a.m. Help if I turn my volume up. And this year I turned 55. Favorite chair for is a oh man, let's see what I missed. I missed a few things. He wants to show us. He needs us to buy art to finance his dinners. Hi, Nick, Robbie. Oh, thank you, Ruben. Thank you, Robbie. Nick is not saving the story for Sunday. Interview will be cut down to 5 hours now. So this year I turned 55. And so I don't watch sports. I don't drink. I can't play sports. I'm too old to go bowling. I can't shoot pool well. I'm not going to go to bars. And I just figured out, what can I do that I will enjoy, that will be fun? And I just decided, go out to different restaurants. You know, food pictures are like sharing new art, more of that comment, more fun. Yeah. So I just said, you know what? I work my butt off. And it's fine for me to take 1 to 2 nights a week and go out, you know? Nicola say, wait for Ruben show. Did you see? Yeah, cards, chess, artwork. If I'm terrible at I'm a gambler, and I'm saying, when I say I'm a gambler, that means I gamble. And I'm not, you know, if I get lucky, I get ugly. If I get ugly, I get ugly. I am ugly. If I get lucky, I get lucky. If I get unlucky, I get unlucky. I got to lose this bowling ball before I can go bowling again, Ruben. Otherwise, I hurt myself. I would need to like throw like an 8-pound ball. So as soon as I lose this bowling ball, if I can get svelte like you, I can go bowling again. I actually used to be a decent bowler when I was in high school. Walking is a perfectly acceptable hobby. I think I am going to try that. 15 minutes a day, everybody says. And, you know, it's really odd. Last weekend, Pam and I went out to dinner Saturday night, Sunday night, and Monday night, all 3 nights. And on Sunday or Monday, she asked me, she's like, do you have a lot of work to do? I said, I do. But I literally said, you know, when I'm on my deathbed, I don't think I'm going to be sitting there going, did I cram in that extra 2 hours of work? Or am I going to say, did I get that extra meal with you that I will enjoy? Oh, God. Ain't a darn thing wrong with going to places and hanging with friends. Exactly. I have too many hobbies. I need to cut them down to a few. Playing poker. Leonard, I will tell you, the worst thing that, all right, we'll get to the poker in a second. So, and then as some of you guys know at the earliest show, a friend of mine was rushed to the hospital on Tuesday and just really underscored. I'm just really happy I made the most out of this summer. Even if the most out of this summer meant going out to dinner 1 to 2 nights a week. I got to go to dinner with my brother Mario one night. I've gone out to dinner with friends. I've just decided at least one night a week I was going to dinner. And, even Pam, with all the animal rescue stuff that she does, started seeing that it was fun. And so she started to want to go out to dinner too, which is great. Yeah, I know. 62 Lefty Blues. Oh my God, there's a name I haven't seen in a long time. Hey, Maki Poo Poo, how are you? It's always summer. Well, I mean, look, Jeffrey, maybe that's get a video games that get lost in side quests. Garth Wang, I think if I did that, it would feel just like I never left the house or did anything. I mean, it's just, for me, just something special. I love seasons. I love seasons. I love fall. I love summer. I love spring. I love winter. I love season changing. Yes, we can go out to dinner. Giving away comic art is pretty good hobby too. Who said that? Must have been Marcus. Okay, yeah, some of the things are going fast. It is important to live in the now. Let's see. All right, give me a few minutes for Nancy. Marcus is sophisticated. Paint. I'm a terrible artist. Nick loves well-seasoned steak. Yes, I do. Yeah. So that's really what just made me say, like, do different things, at least different meals. I one night was down a lot of money. No $55 specials for the 55th birthday. I think I did that. Marcus, did I not do that? So easy to forget. We need to enjoy life, right? Richard Chip, long time no see, man. I hope you have on tall white socks with those cargo shorts. Oh, shoot. You guys can actually see I'm wearing shorts. You're not supposed to see that. Supposed to have the mystery. What about pickleball? That's in the trend now. Matt 268. I haven't tried it yet, but I feel like I'm too old to play pickleball. I thought I did $55 this year. Did I not do $55 this year? I think I did. I think Marcus is messing with me. Baruch haunches. What's a Baruch? Baruch haunches. Spinner rack. I don't get it. 1 year my newer was to try 52. Oh, that's nice, Matt Moore. Matt Moore in the house. Wow. Jesse Duran. The Batman comic. This is commissioned cover art by Ken Hazer. I used to do Batman in my yard. It's J Boss. Nick, what do you like gambling on? Poker. So when I go to a casino, first thing I do is I take $100 and I go to the roulette table and I put $25 on 5, $25 on 5, 14, 25 on 5, 25 on 14, 25 on 6, 25 on 9. So 5, 14, 69, the year I was born. And if I hit, I know I'm going to have a good night at the casino. If I miss, I know I'm going to more likely than not have a bad night at the casino. And somehow, out of luck, I seem to hit more often than not. And that's my one round of roulette. That's it. Nick likes gambling on the 11-cent start auctions. You beat me to that. Yes, Ken is on the payroll. Birth year Rolex Daytona. Oh, nice. So the worst thing that happened to me gambling is one night I was playing poker from like 9 at night to 5:30 in the morning. And I'm in the hole. I mean, like, I have really lost a lot of money. I think if I would have quit then, I would have quit gambling. I really, really do. I went on a streak. I won back not only all the money I lost, but I won another 60% on top of that. And I really think that was the worst thing that could have happened to me. If I would have walked away losing that night, I probably never would have gambled again. But I made a comeback, and that was a huge mistake. Poker or blackjack at night, yeah, but then I'll never be there. Born in the summer, cool. Me and my boys, man, we tried real hard. There you go. Jimmy quit, Jody got married, right? I beat you to that. So you're saying poker game at OAX, Carney Page is buying? No, that's not going to happen. That's the other problem, man. I catastrophic success. Exactly, Jeffrey. Exactly. You know, I will tell you this, though. One night, me and my buddy Tim, we were out in Philly, and we were drinking, and we went out to dinner to this place, the Continental Restaurant. Once you make one of those big comebacks, you think you can always say, exactly, Alberto, exactly. That's the thing. We're like, 2:00 in the morning, all the bars are closed. We're like, hey, let's go to the casino. We could get drinks there. Well, hey, Bleen 102, you should just live at the casino. Cards and gambling, not really good. My wife can play some serious poker. Yeah, see, that's the whole thing. Very young, that only luck I had. Oh, Alberto will one day own 51% by winning a hand of poker. So, look, this is how bad of a poker player I am. Okay? I play in... I like to play with people I know, so I don't really play at the casino. I play at party games, I guess you'll say. You should bet with the house and craps until I discovered Comic Art. So one night, we're playing, and I'm down to my last stacks, and people start going all in. And for some reason, an Elvis song comes on. And I don't know why. No casinos are so unlucky. Let's see. Comic Art can be a gamble. I feel like one of those stories is going to end with Nick with us getting his weapons broken. When is the XP casino night? Guests and guest hosts and spin wheels for us. Dynamite tell about the game of Jenga. So Elvis comes on, and I really just said F it, and I used the whole word. I said F it, Elvis is playing, and I went all in. The one guy got really, really, really upset with me for saying, he started off laughing like, F it, Elvis is playing. And I think I had it straight. This was after the flop. So I had it straight. He had a full house. Other people, everybody had strong cards. So a bunch of us went all in. Hold on. Hey, honey, I'm still on the air. I'll call you as soon as I'm done. Maybe. I'll call you back. Bye. So remember, always bet on Berkey. Oh, listen. The only part, don't listen to James. He wants all your. Oh, what did James say? I missed it. Play with art pages. No. So I'll bet about him. You said I. So I'm like, F it, Elvis is playing, and I'll raise you a Silvestri. And I ended up getting a straight flush. He went from laughing at me to being so pissed, threw his cards on the table, banged the table, and said, F you for saying F it, Elvis is playing. That was the stupidest thing you could do. I'm like, I put my money in the pot. That expects Nick to be done at 8 p.m. sharp, right? Not betting art. No, not betting art. And Nick hasn't even tried to sell art for the last 30 minutes. Alberto, you missed the beginning, but trust me, I need to be talking to you guys more than I need to be selling art. This is why I play blackjack too, Murdoch, and I will play blackjack if I get my own table. Pam, did you sell anything, Nick? Nick, maybe we'll see. How are you paying for dinner tonight, Nick? So yeah, that's a separate night. Like that's another night where I'm just like, F it, Elvis is playing, and I just put all the money in. And it just, the guy went from laughing to me to wanting to punch me in the face. Like, so I got a straight flush. What do you want me to tell you? You know, few people had full houses. It just happens. So, yeah, and for those of you who don't know how it is with poker, when you have so many people going all in, like you may have less money than somebody else. Like 4 out of 7 people went all in, so there ended up being like 3 pots, because if you run out of money, you can only get so much in that pot, so you go to the next pot, and then there's the next pot, and I ended up winning all 3 pots, which was crazy. Nick then lost it all playing his tarot cards. The signed versions are now that quote in the Dynamite book, it feels like a virus thing to say. I had a straight flush 3 times when I emptied my pots and poker get real. Yeah, they can. So one night, so this night, me and my buddy Tim, we go out to the Continental. We go to a few bars. 2:00 in the morning. We're like, we're going to get a drink. Let's go to the casino. We go to the casino. Guess what? In Philly, the casinos also stopped serving drinks at 2:00. Yes, at least I was consistent. And that's how Nick won control of Comic Relief. So we go to the casino, and there's one part that's a little hazy that I'll get to. And I'm like, what are we going to do? So it's Saturday night, trying to find a blackjack table. But first of all, they're all packed. Second, I hate playing with other people playing blackjack because I will go with my gut and not play conventional blackjack. Like, I might not double down if I have 11 if the dealer is showing a 5 or a 6 card, or I might just do a regular hit, or I may hit at 17 if the dealer's showing a 9. So I need to basically be one of the, there have to be so few people I can have my own table, because again, I'm a gambler. I gamble, which is another reason why I'm gambling with cholesterol when I go to the restaurants. I know exactly. I can't play with system players. I piss everybody off. Yeah, exactly. That's why I won't do it. So we walk into the casino, every table, we're like, and the guy at the cage or whatever is like, well, there's a high rollers table. I don't know how to play craps, Derek. I'm terrible at it. So he's like, there's the high rollers table. I'm like, all right, I'll go to it's like $100 a hand. I said to Tim, all right, look, I'm going to do $200. The second I'm out my $200, I'm done. St. Thomas was fun to play poker and see that today, guy. No one knows how to play. We just roll the dice and they what. So first card, I don't remember. Got 2 8s or whatever. I decided to split them, and I ended up getting like a 3 and a 10. And I promised myself I was only doing the 200, and I knew if I pulled another 100 to double down, I would be gambling all night. So hit, got 21, stuck on the 18, dealer busted, next hand blackjack. Ended up being, I think I won $1,200. This is the part that's hazy. I don't remember if I ended up at $1,200 or if I had $1,200 plus the 200 I started with. And I look at my stack and I look at the dealer. I look at my stack and I look at the dealer, and I won every hand. I'm either I was up to 1,200 or I won 1,200. And I said to the dealer, if I walk out of here right now, this is my $1,200 or whatever. He's like, yes, sir, that's yours. But if I continue to bet to try and win more money, eventually the cards are going to turn and I'm going to lose. And he said, sir, that is a good possibility. I looked at Tim. I was like, I'll never be able to say again that I came in the high rollers table, won every hand, and walked out if I don't walk out right now. I looked at him and we walked out. So, big high roller Narucci. So, always stop while you're ahead. Exactly. So, I was happy. I was really happy. I stopped while I was ahead and made the most of it. So, I got to say the story. All right, so let's do this. All right, so we showed that. We showed this. We showed this. We got the 2 Space Ghost covers with Zorak. All right. Space Ghost 4, Jay Lee. Space Ghost versus Zorak. Space Ghost 5, Jay Lee, Zorak. Space Ghost and Gleep. It's pretty cool. I actually really like this one. Check it out. Put it upside down so you can see Gleep better. All right. Wise move. Always. Oh, yeah. And that's the story of how Nick made the money to buy those crisis paints. Always take your profits while you can. He's an excellent driver. We are not doing best offer. This is what I'll do, just for the heck of it. Tonight only. If somebody buys one of the Space Ghosts, I'll do it at $3,000. If 2 people buy the Space Ghosts, I'll make them $2,500 each. There's the deal. Oh, man, you got all 4 people there. Damn, man. Zorak has got him. Whoa. Oof. That did not fall. I got it. I was a bit intoxicated after a visit to Coyote, walking around Excalibur trying to find the Luxor. So $3,000 each tonight only. If 2 different people or somebody buys both. Oh, really? Only from Adult Swim? Alex Toth, baby. Alex Toth. So if 2 of these sell, I'll drop into $2,500 each. 500. I didn't fall. I caught it. Alberto. Besides, 500 was already dropped on top of the drop. It was dropped on top of the drop. So, Jay Lee Space Ghost covers. Guys, 63 people on YouTube alone and only 58 likes. Come on. Nick the Rain Man. Jay Lee covers are hot. I ended up in my room in Luxor with no clue how I got there. Okay, you like Blue Falcon and Dynamite better? Well, we do have the license for that, and that will be coming soon. Drop it like it's a Slurpee. All right, so showed everything here, so that's good. So here's the big one. We have Lords of the Jungle covers 1 through 6. Lords of the Jungle number 1, all Roberto Castro covers. Lords of the Jungle number 2. Lords of the Jungle number 3. Lords of the Jungle number 4. Lords of the Jungle number 5. And Lords of the Jungle number 6. So here's the deal. I gotta see what I missed. I'm like going up and down here. All right, let me see. Oh no, Space Ghost. No, that was cool. I like that. Concrete Jungle on 4. Yeah. So if somebody ever wanted all the covers by one artist to a miniseries, this is your chance. What do we got this at, Jay? All 6 covers, $9,000. Who are the lords other than Tarzan? It's Tarzan and Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. Just calling her a lord. So it's plural, Jay. Just FYI, it's Lords of the Jungle because she's a queen. So, and by the way, guys, remember one thing. Lord said, Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. Name the movie. Name the movie. Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. If anybody wants to get these 20% down, the rest within 60 to 90 days is more than cool. No, $1,500 each is a pretty good deal. Pulp Fiction, Leonard Pig got it. All right. TJ got it. So I'll be back before you can say blueberry pie. Blueberry pie. All right, maybe not that quick. Did you guys hear the story about how Bruce Willis, whose motorcycle is it? It's Zed's. How Bruce Willis got the part? He wanted to play Vincent Vega, and that one already was going to Travolta. And then he wanted to play Jules, and Quentin was like, "Yeah, I got somebody for that." And Willis was like, "Come on, we can make him a hipster." And Quentin was like, "No." And he said, "Read it one more time and let me know if you want to play Butch." And he took Butch. So, Lord Farquaad, did you see that Joker page from earlier was for sale? Did you say that Joker? What Joker page? Did I have a Joker page? Jay, what Joker page did I have? Oh, what I said was, yeah, I know, it is terrible. I said that I'm not sure if it's a keeper. I mean, if you really want it, I did say I'm not sure it's a keeper. I would just do it for even $500 if somebody wanted it. I'm not sure it's a keeper, so if anybody wants whoever said that first. So going back to this, 6 Dynamite covers, Roberto Castro, complete miniseries. You know what? And Ruben, you bring up Bruce Willis's physical state right now. It's again, let's all be grateful. We got to enjoy it while we can. We really, really do. Because we don't know when it's going to happen. I'll ask everybody that question. Oh, wow, this is from 2016. So these covers are 8 years old. Let me ask everybody this one question. It might be a little bit morbid to some people. Would you want to know when you're going to die, or would you rather not know? Here's a question for you. It's morbid, but I'm just curious what people's reaction are. Would you want to know, or would you not want to know? I'm leaning towards the not wanting to know. Not that I have the choice, but. Okay, you would rather know. Imagine the guy trying out for the. Okay, you want to know? All right, we got 2 want to knows. We got 2 not want to knows. See, not too much anxiety. Definitely not. No, because I want to live till the. There you go. That's a good one, Dwayne. Get your affairs in order. Well, I mean, the argument there is always have your affairs in order. But someone close to me knew, and I know what they know, but they can't. Oh, God. You know, if you do, you'll never live another second anything resembling a relaxed state. Ruben, I'm on that. That way I can kill all my enemies. Oh, my God. So, Steve, what you're saying is that you want to know so that you can kill all your enemies right before you go so that jail time's less. You have time to do a big auction. Can have time to do a big auction at Heritage. Then you'll know when you don't need any more colonoscopies. I like that too. All right, let's bring Nancy on there. Let's see what she says. Mike Asbill, hey buddy, how are you?
Hi there. I was starting to think you'd forgotten me.
No. The theme of the show is let's all be grateful for a few reasons, but we should always all be grateful regardless. But
I've been trying to live that way for a long time, really since I lost my brother in 1999, because he had cancer. He had cancer and knew that when he was going to die. And he said it was better to know and be able to like spend time with people than to just get hit by a bus and never know. So even though he went through a lot of suffering, he decided that was what he preferred anyway. So that's how it worked out. But it changed things for me. It kind of reordered my priorities. And so the last 25 years or so, I've been like really trying to live a good life and spend time with people and appreciate everything. So,
well, you know, I was saying this earlier in the show. This past weekend, Pam and I went out to dinner each day, and you know, on Sunday or Monday, she said, "Do you have time to go out to dinner, or do you have a lot of work to do?" And I said, "I have a lot of work to do, but at the end of my life, am I going to say, boy, am I glad I got that one extra contract done? Or am I going to say, I'm glad we got to have more time together?" So, and then I found out yesterday on Tuesday, a friend of mine had a heart attack and went into cardiac arrest, and he's unconscious in the hospital, and he's one of my best friends, and, you know, just totally, I'd rather not know and know that I need to. It's a different. I'm gonna actually, since we were talking about gambling earlier, it's a different form of gambling, not knowing when it's going to happen, but making the bet that you're going to make the most out of life, because your brother, definitely a different situation. I mean, that's cancer. Assuming none of us ever have that. Although I have made the comment more than a few times, everybody named Nicole in my family has had cancer. So my grandfather had stomach cancer. My cousin has had ovarian cancer. My mom's cousin Nicola had stomach cancer and had 2/3 of his stomach taken out. So it's really just a matter of time before I get it. So,
or you could change your name.
Right? And
you could change your name.
Yeah, Ruben, I didn't want to say that. But yes. So,
well, I've had two friends have heart attacks and have open heart surgery in the last few weeks, both about my age. So it's been, you know, kind of a rough couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
That's okay. You know? I got a store full of comics, so, you know, life is not all.
You got lots to read. On the way out.
I just have a lot of good stuff. So I you know, can't complain.
Maki Poo, that's a good way to go. It really is. Ruben, I hope so. It's not looking good. So, but thank you. All I can ask everybody is to pray for Nick's friend. That's all I can ask everybody to do.
Certainly, you got it. I just want to invite everybody to join me tonight at 9:00. I will have a wide variety of comics as always, but it's a continuation of last week's collection, but the non-slabbed comics out of that collection. But I still have all the slabs that we didn't sell from last week. If there's stuff that you see that you would like, I'd be happy to show it again. But tonight, a couple of special things I have is I have a Platinum Spider-Man 1, which was the retailer incentive book. But this one is.
Oh, I remember that. That's the one where they gave it to retailers, and retailers had to give Marvel their address and all their contact information.
Probably, yes.
Yeah,
Marvel's always up to something.
It was 1990 or 91. It was, and you got one by giving them all, because they were thinking about going around the distributors at the time.
They're always up to something. But this one's signed by Stan Lee, but it also includes a Todd McFarlane signature that's been authenticated, that's on a separate index card.
Nice.
So I'll have that tonight. And I also have an X-Men 141 that's signed by John Byrne and Terry Austin. So we'll have that tonight.
How much is that? How much is that?
$150.
Nice.
It's in fine. Yeah. So, but I have a whole bunch of other good stuff tonight too. So hopefully everybody will, after you're done, take a little break and come on over and hang with me for a couple hours.
TJ, this was 5 or 6 years before Heroes World Fiasco. Alberto wants to know if you have Thundercats #7 Mannix foil covers.
I believe I sold the last one of those. I don't have another one. Sorry.
Alberto, I didn't know you wanted the foil covers. I've got some of those right now. Marcus wants to know whether or not you have any Vertigo Tarot cards.
I do not. I have no tarot cards.
You do realize this is still the ongoing Rory Root story, right?
I didn't realize it was connected.
So I have a bunch already, Nick. Okay. So Rory, so I bought from DC Comics all their leftover Vertigo Tarot cards. They called me up. They're like, you want to buy them? And I asked Jill Thompson to sign a card in each set. And then at the San Diego Comic-Con, Brian Hibbs, Rory Root are talking to Bob Wayne. And Rory had called me before San Diego, and I did not call him back. And I've told you my Rory Root story, right? Where he was on the retailer message board telling everybody how bad Battle of the Planets was, how he ordered 7 or 8 of them, and they were sitting there. And when I called his store and asked to reserve a copy, they were like, that's a Dynamic Forces book. We would never order that. So he called me for the tarot cards, and I didn't return his call. And when I got to San Diego Comic-Con and I ran into them, he's like, Nick, did you get my message? I told you about those Vertigo Tarot cards. This is something I'd actually want to buy from you. I mean, he couldn't even say that nice. He had to throw in the something I would actually want to buy from you. And all he did was reinforce my, oh, I'm so glad I didn't call you back. Oh, I'm sorry, Rory. I sold all those. Oh, man. I'm just like, ugh. Oh, but TJ's unhappy. You don't have any Powerback JSA, though. You did break his heart last week.
Oh.
Did you find any
I
Powerback
just
JSA?
That doesn't mean
Those
I won't never have them, but I just don't have them anywhere I can find them.
Well, those are hard to come by because, they didn't sell well, but I also think those are written by Gerard Jones and DC's not reprinting them. So, Marcus told me he was a great guy. Corey, you know what? Rory was a great guy, I'm sure, to a lot of people. He was not a great guy to me. So, we'll leave it at that. Nick just don't want to sell to me. Marcus, when business was bad and I needed money, I even sold my personal set. How many times do I got to tell you that? I don't even have one. Oh, my God. The miracles of Marcus never forgetting anything, except for the reason. No, I'm kidding.
He may not even really want it. He just wants to give you a hard time, I think.
I know. Alberto got them all. Yeah, they were on the pallet for Alberto. I went to the stores in Berkeley. Oh, Marcus, did you actually go to his stores in Berkeley? Actually, you know what? Because you live in that area, so yeah. Marcus, he said he loved Dynamite comics to me. Marcus, this was before Dynamite. When we did the Battle of the Planets, that was Dynamic Forces. So, well, you've got a fun-filled night, though, which is great.
We at Comics Unlimited, we always bought stuff from you, Nick.
It's because you have taste.
Yeah, there you go. Taste and class, right?
Exactly. Unlike somebody we know. You got a lot of cool CGC graded books, though. Let's see. I gotta stop making this. You know, actually, that just hit me. I said all the Nicolas in my family had cancer. Both my grandfather named Nicola and my mom's cousin named Nicola had stomach cancer. Great. I gotta stop making this joke.
Well, yeah, it's not good.
Especially if I get it, it's not.
Yeah, that's no joke. Yeah.
You know what? I'm at the point in life where it's like, if it happens, it happens. You know what? I did everything I can do to, well, outside of stop drinking bad sugary drinks. as you've seen, as you've probably heard, got my colonoscopy and my gastro whatever it is when they check your stomach. Got them both done at the same time. Made the one joke that I'm sure my doctor always wanted to hear before I went under, which was, "Can you make sure you put the right tube in the right place?"
I think they've heard that one before.
Yes. And I'm pretty sure they get even with you with that. Jeffrey, I like your comment. Thank you. The only big C Nick is fated for is comics. God, I hope my mom never watches these shows. She would friggin' kill me. She would kill me. Thank God she doesn't speak English. You know English is my second language, right? Even though I was born in this country.
Yeah, but did your father speak Italian too?
Oh, yeah. They were off the boat. So we didn't have a TV. They only spoke Italian. Everybody spoke Italian. I learned Italian first. I didn't learn English till I went to school.
Makes sense.
Do I know Duke Comic Art? Do you know Duke Comic Art? I don't know Duke Comic Art. Who is Duke Comic Art? This show really went off the rails. We never, you and I never, we preview what you're doing and then we stop talking about comics. Nick invested Italian.
I tried to bring us back to comics, but
I know.
Suddenly we're back in the non-comic talk. Of course, somebody made a comment about my show last week because we were talking about different drinks and things, and he goes, "I think I'm on the wrong show."
I did pick this up. I did show a few things I picked up. Check this out. I picked up this Raphael Sandoval plastic Flash Splash, which is really cool. Comic Art was my first. He draws live custom comic book covers and cards. Oh, nice. No, I don't have any of his art. But that's awesome. I also showed this Eddie Barrow's Death of the Family or Death in the Family or Death to the Family. I can't remember what it's called. But Joker carrying. Yeah. I said, I'm not sure this one's a keeper. I got a lot of Eddie Barrow's art. I got it. It was an impulse buy, so I'm 50-50 whether or not it's a keeper. Somebody was asking about it. So I also picked up this Arvell Jones All-Star Squadron cover. Check it out. Such an underappreciated artist, Arvell Jones. So underappreciated. Someone who does not get his due. And I got these two hardcore stations that I'm missing the middle page. I have page 8 and 10. Marcus has page 9. But check it out. This is like a mix of Jim Starlin Dreadstar and Jim Starlin Warlock. Look at how awesome these two pages are. Oh, wow. He just landed 40 custom cards. Well, we're doing the Transformers cards. So Nick wasn't the voice of Topo Gikio. Yeah, no, we are putting those. Never too old for Lego. There is one artist whose art is not going into the cards, though. There's one artist who did some cards. We're not putting them in the series because, well, we looked at his social media and he wasn't kind to people. So we decided, even though we paid for the cards, we're not putting them in the set. We're going to destroy them. So, how much are, Jerry, those pages are not for sale? Okay, if I get a card that says Duke, that's him. All right, I don't think it's Duke whose cards we're destroying. It's somebody else.
I hope not.
Well, I mean, look, it's if you have social media where you're saying bad things about groups of people, we're not going to work with you. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Marcus,
people need to learn that there's consequences.
People just need to be kind. It's as simple as that. Yeah. But yes, if you're not going to be kind, there's consequences. I mean, that's just life. So 6 covers. That's pretty cool, though. Somebody wanted it. No, Jerry, it's not me flexing. I was just showing some new art that I picked up. Oh my God. He would never say anything bad about anyone. Okay, cool. Then it's not Duke. I just listen. Some people go by different names, their real name and their artistic name. So you just never know. All right, so I'm going to do a recap. This was a Nick the Big Flex. Jeffrey, the only thing that I have that's big that flexes is right here. It jiggles when I walk. We were talking about this earlier. I'm going to
go get ready for my show. So
okay.
I'll see everybody in a little bit.
Everybody, 9 o'clock, Nancy's show. If there's any CGC books you missed last week, bring it up to her. She'll put it back on the air. But if not, she's got a great collection, and it's going to be fun. Oh, yeah. No, we're talking about my gut. I have a big gut. That's why I can't gamble. I always go with my gut. All right. So, Lords of the Jungle. We're going to wrap this up, guys. Lords of the Jungle covers 1 through 6. All 6 covers, $9,000. Save the card, save the art. You know what? There are some things, Marcus, not worth saving. And this was one of them. It is what it is. You're supposed to lower prices during your recap, Nick. All right, Alberto. First option, you want to buy all 6 covers, $7,500. That's $1,250 a cover. $1,250 a cover. $7,500 for all. $89.95. I should have let Ruben offer first. Ruben gave a price that I'm happier with. All 6 covers, $7,500. If you want 20% down, the rest within 60 to 90 days. I'm unprepared. Don't really know this artist. Were they digital layouts? No, Black Viper of Dorn. They are not digital. Roberto Castro has been around for 40 years. He drew Conan for Marvel. He's drawn a lot of international work. He's a great artist. Save more for Cap. He's a great artist, just never really, in my opinion, got the attention he deserves. We've worked with him on a lot of series. He actually drew the miniseries. In my opinion, he's a great artist. We work with him when we can. We even raised some money for him. He had I can't remember if he had a stroke or a heart attack. I actually had some covers of his that I put up for sale, and we gave him all the money. Why does it say either or thing? They are beautiful, aren't they? So, any wiggle room on the death in the family? Commander and Beef, for you, I will drop $50 and make it $450. All right? And you can take your time paying for it. So, let me ask you guys a question. Do you want me to break up these covers? All right, done. Commander and Beef. That one, I wasn't sure was going to be a keeper, and I'm glad it's going to somebody. Like I said, it was an impulse buy. And it's actually, the $450 is what I bought it from Will Gabrielle for. So, all right, I'll keep them together then. So, all right. Commander and Beef. $450. My pleasure, buddy. It's an unbelievably beautiful page. I mean, Eddie Barrows is fantastic. All right. So recap. What do we got the Brave and the Bold at, Jay? All right, Brave and the Bold's at $750. What's the per cover breakup price? Black Viper of Dora. If I break them up, it's $1,750 a cover. $1,750 a cover. If you buy 2 covers or more, I'll make it $1,500 a cover. So show all the covers again, Jay. Slowly. Cover to number 1. Go ahead. Keep going. 2. Keep going. 3. 4. 5. And 6. So $17.50 each if you buy 2. What am I missing from Ruben saying sold it already? All right, 3 is your favorite, Corey. Let me know if that means you want it. All right, let's do the Space Ghosts. Nice getting up to 61 likes, everybody. Thank you. Wait, which apparel did you show? The apparel that Fong bought was the Green Arrow. 7K over 2 months. Sure. Alberto, 7K over 2 months. Fine for you. And that was quick. Congratulations, Alberto. 6 covers. See you, Commander in Beef. Black Viper of Dawn, I apologize, but Alberto bought all of them. I need a new career to watch you shit. Well, I mean, Jerry, we've got. Let's show this here. Go to the call page. How much is that? How much we got that at, Jay? Oh no, that's the wrong thing. You got the Jessica Court there. Mark, can you confirm which apparel you bought? I thought it was the Green Arrow, but if it's the Brave and the Bold, let me move it to that. Tarzan's great. So, Jerry, look at, you got this for 200. Tell you what, if anybody wants this, I'll drop it to 175. I'll make it 50% off. I'll drop another 25 bucks. Okay, you did buy the Green Arrow double page. Okay. Thank you, Corey. Yeah, we got it. Even if we're not allowed to call him that. All right, so let's go back to the Brave and the Bold. What do we got that at, Jay? 750? Yeah, so the Brave and the Bold, 750. And by the way, guys, keep in mind, even on the Walt Conrad call, if you needed to put 20% down, $35 down, and you need time to pay the other $140, I'm fine with it. I don't care how little or how much a page costs. There's a page you like and you need time. I want to see these go into people's collections. I want everybody to be happy. If you want a page of art, I'll work with you. All right. AVX. What do we got this at? All right, I'll drop another 5% off of that. Let's make that $380. Ooh. Yeah. And I think the only thing we have left after that, correct me if I'm wrong, the only thing left, the commission cover art, but the 2 Space Ghost covers, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's show the 2 Space Ghost covers. Oh no, we're keeping Nick awake. So we lowered this to $2,500. And by the way, this is a steal at $2,500. You got Zorak, you got Space Ghost, you got Gleep, you got the kids, you got everything here. And by the way, May, June, July, August. Wait till you read issue 5 of Space Ghost. It's fantastic. Comes out this coming Wednesday. And then this one's $2,500. So each of these are $2,500. And all right, let's show the commission cover art real quick. Oh, God. This Spider-Gwen by Christine is out of this world. How much is this? $75. That's right. I'm working with my dinner budget. Anybody here win the Vampy cover off cover Comic Link? Which cover? I didn't get to see Comic Link last night. So this one's $75. What's the other one? $85. And this is really cool. Mariano and Joe made this work as a cell. It's fantastic what they did. And then the Ken Hazer Batman. So Jay Lee one, forgot the number. Oh, 25. I forgot all about that. Shoot. I heard that one cheap if I was keeping him up with glass because I yawned. I go, actually, no, you're putting me to sleep. That didn't sit well. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so I didn't put these dinner pictures up last night because I really wasn't up for it, as you guys, some of you guys know. But I'll show you guys the dinner pictures. Hold on. Somebody's texting me about my friend. Let's see. So me and Heidi last night. I don't think it. Yeah, no phone numbers. This is me and Heidi last night at dinner. Let's see. Kind of blurry. All right. Well, you don't get to see my ugly face. Oh, wrong way. Couple of shots. Pretzels and bread. Take care, Corey. Okay, the other way. Took 2 shots of that. Seared carrots. It's really good. I was surprised how good it was. This was her crab cake. I had the Wagyu with the spinach and pistachio. She had the salmon. Oh, the menu. And she had that for dessert. Black Forest chocolate cake with cherries. And then there's this one cat that we have. Check him out. Anytime you open the door or you open anything, he thinks it's time to eat. This is him once he got stopped looking at the trash can. He's like sitting there like, what's in the trash can? What's in the trash can? Who is that? Bobby Flay? No, it's John George with the John George. Come to SF. I'll take you to the house. Sounds good to me, Alberto. Garth Wong, I'm always hungry. So, everybody, it's Friday night. Thank you for being here. You could be doing anything. I really appreciate your being here. You guys lifted me up tonight, so thank you. Hug your loved ones. You never know. We've got 6 Jewish dragons, but Pam runs a rescue, so we put some of the foster cats in the garage to foster them out. So, but her rescue is Save Whiskers Rescue. You can find it on Facebook. Hug your loved ones. You never know. As I said, a friend of mine had a heart attack on Tuesday. He's younger than me. You just never know. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, wow, 6. Yeah, trust me. And you know what, Jewish dragons? They're all rescue cats. Every single one of them. They're all rescue cats. So, pray for my friend. Pray that a lot of strife in the world ends. I mean, that shooting in Georgia, I mean, Jesus, 2 kids and 2 teachers killed. It's unbelievable. Pray for the war in the Ukraine to end. The war between Israel and Palestine to end. Let's make the world a better place. Be nice to somebody, even if they're being a jerk. You don't know what they're going through. Every act of kindness is better than an act of being upset. Enjoy time with your family. Make some time for yourself. Be happy with what you have. Never be jealous of what you don't have. Always be grateful. And I am grateful that you guys show up here all the time. Tonight in 12 minutes, Nancy McCann, Comic Collectibles. I think Bill said he's off tomorrow, so no shows for Bill. Sunday at 8 o'clock, show up for Ruben's lowest rated show. I'll be on there, so. Oh, God. Oh, my God. It looks like Gil Kane drew me. You got my nostrils flaring. Good night, Tom. So Sunday at 8, Ruben the Collector. It'll be fun. We're going to make the most of it. Monday night at 5, Miss Jen will do her interview. 6 o'clock, Comic Collectibles with Rex and John. I think at 11 o'clock is Best Coast Comics. Is it still at 11, Jay?
Yes.
Tuesday at 7 o'clock. I keep calling it in stores this week, but that's not what it's called. What's the Tuesday 7 o'clock show called?
Minute to Skim It.
Minute to Skim It on Tuesday. Minute to Skim It. Minute to Skim It. Minute to Skim It. Minute to Skim It. Yeah, that's the Sunday show, Alberto. So 8 o'clock is Minhunter Comics on Tuesday. 10 o'clock is Henry. Yep. Henry on Tuesday at 10. Wednesday at 7 is Comic Collectibles with Rex. 8 o'clock is Chuck Pino's Quiz Show. 9 o'clock is 360 Comics. Thursday at 7, What's in the Box with Miss Jen. 8 o'clock, Comic Geek Speak. It's a fun show. 9 o'clock, don't forget, Comic Art Live Recap with Bill for the week. And at 10 o'clock, you can put on a second tab and watch Mog Park. Support them. And next Friday at 7, you're here. I don't hate cows. I just like them cooked, Marcus. I just like them cooked. Oh, my God. Everybody, have a great night. Thank you so much. Love you for being here. I'll ask everybody one last favor. When the show's over right now, after you see the commercial, do me a favor. Go to the show and leave a comment. The more comments we get, Ruben pointed it out to me, the more comments we get after the show, the more it helps our algorithm. So I really appreciate that one. About the game, I will ban them from the show. There's a game? No, even I heard about the game since it's Philly. Guys, love you all, seriously. Jay, take us away, buddy. Everybody, have a great one. See you on Sunday.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.